A new blood test can determine if you really need a COVID booster shot. The CEO of Todos Medical explains how it works. Next. And then we have this. Todos, they're a medical diagnostics company. They've got the only blood test that can show if a person has COVID antibodies and how much that person has of these antibodies. The CEO of Todos is Gerald Commissiong, and he joins me now. All right, Gerald, does your test tell me whether or not I need the vaccine and or a booster?
That's exactly what the test is designed to do. Right now, the way it works, there's currently no official titer, exactly the quantity of antibodies that you need in your blood to be able to outcompete the virus to tell whether or not you're protected. So because we don't really have the full understanding of that on the scientific level, being able to measure that and then really get to those levels of protection is where we're at. And so our blood test is the only blood test that the FDA has authorized to be able to start to make some of those determinations, and we will be able to get that data for people so they can make better decisions with boosters.
Okay, so if I get your test and it shows that I've got these antibodies, can I use your test as an excuse not to take the vaccine or a booster?
Well, we can't tell you from a policy perspective that the policymakers want you to do that. But certainly from a biology perspective, we can tell you whether or not you have high concentrations of antibody levels, and then if those concentrations go down over time. Okay. So what we've heard from the Israel studies and other studies that I think we're basically making our decisions based on is that at about 6 months, you start to see antibody levels go down. Well, the administration right now is saying 8 months, and that's when you're going to get the booster. So the obvious question is, what happens to me between month 6 and month 8? Should I move faster or slower based upon the recommendation? And this blood test will empower you with that information.
So it's a blood test, so you need a little pinprick of blood from me?
No, to quantify, you're going to need a vial of blood. So it's the kind of thing where you go to your doctor, get a blood draw, and then you can assess, okay, I have a good amount of antibodies. I think I feel safe. Oh, looks like my antibodies are lower. Maybe I should consider that booster sooner than later.
How much does it cost?
So CMS reimbursement for this test is anywhere between $79 and $104, and we're going to charge somewhere in and around CMS. So for us, we want to make sure this gets out to the masses.
And it's available right now?
Yes, the cPass test is available now. You can go to provistadx.com and sign up to get more information, and we'll make sure to connect with you or your healthcare professional on how we can take the test.
Gerald Commissiong with Todos, thanks very much for joining us, sir. We appreciate it, always. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.